What's up, LC heads? We are going to do the Thunder Chicken Run, difficulty 130. It's important here to bring Bird Slayer if you got it. I have it on Roland here. I do not have it on Alphen, but when Alphen's at low health, he's got like 30,000 strength, so it doesn't matter. He's still going to be capping. Nail is here just so she can pull some long range shenanigans, especially when the bird's like flying and up in the air and shit. And we have Sarah here. Now, you could bring Theria if you want and keep bringing people back to life with her. What I like about Sarah here is, let's just look at her. She has, what is that damn spell of hers called? Why isn't it here? Yeah, Last Etherion. So she sacrifices all of her hit points and MP, and she brings everybody back to life. And the important thing is they're all apple pied, right? We're trying to beat the clock here. You only have 3 minutes to do this. So this bird can status everybody and make you stuck doing only basic attacks. And it can like pretty much run the clock out, right? So what this girl's going to be able to do is after it wipes everybody, she's just going to be able to bring everybody back after this bird thresholds, and she's going to fully charge their kit, and hopefully that's enough to just power through this boss's last bit of health and actually take this thing out. Since I'm running the clock, I'm not going to be talking too much. Let's just get into it because I am going to be trying to mash this fool. I am going to break its strength, make sure its defense stays broke, and then I'm going to be using the biggest strength boost that I have for my main attackers and keep that on them just so that I'm doing maximum damage because we are running against the clock here. So this right here, this doesn't matter. It's going to blast us away anyway. Nal's going to die. That's okay. My first order of business is just to bring her back to life. And then I'm going to try to heat live, feed everybody's kit real quick if I can. No, that got interrupted. Whoa! It's the first time this thing has done that back to back. It even interrupted my resurrection. That sucks. Okay, well, Alphen's in a good position to do some damage with his health being so low. Yeah, he's at 24,938 strength, which is why I wasn't that worried about bringing a Slayer. And he can... Oh, I just wasted an S3. Another cool thing about Alphen, he can still hit this thing while it's in the air. So, you know, that's definitely something good. Now that Nal's back, she can try to break its defense. I am going to throw a High Blazer because this thing seems to be pretty gnarly right now. Rolling... Oh man, it's flying in the air a lot too. That's interesting. So Stonewall here is awesome. Thunder damage minus 35%, and that's all this thing is doing. Can't really do too much to it while it's in the air. Nal can throw in some stuff. And then Magic Castle because of all the lightning spells that is going on around this thing. And then I'm just constantly rotate. Well, while it's in the air... this is a good time to start using X-Brave. We're going to power up Roland first. Do we have our anima up? No, that's right. She died. She died. Nal died before she could really throw anything up at all. So we'll do that. Use Sarah's S3 to break all this thing's stats. And then we're going to keep throwing X-Brave. Yeah, might as well throw it on Alphen. Why not? So we're at least hitting for 100k with Roland. Damn, it went up into the air. Look at Alphen with his 30k strength. We're wasting his S3 right now, unfortunately. But that S1 still hits. We are going to have to resurrect him. It was worth it. We got some damage on the board. Let's X-Brave now. So she's doing some more damage. Make sure everybody has... Throw some heat live, just so everybody's kit's charging. We are running that clock out. Pretty much I got 30 seconds to get this thing down to half health, or it's just not even going to happen. Might even have to use name giving here just to give Roland that extra boost, because something tells me he's probably going to be my main damager here, as he does have... Damn. Yeah, Roland does have Bird Slayer. That's... I went through and Alphen does not know Bird Slayer yet, so I'm going to have to do something about that. That's really going to help in this fight. And man, this thing is just up in the air the whole time here. It's wild. Break all of its stats. It's not looking good. It's going to come down to the wire. Right down to the wire. Here's some Gear Vitality Phaser. Yeah, there's Alphen putting up some numbers for us because he's low on health. We needed that, actually. Yeah! There's Alphen hitting for 200k because he's at 1 hit point. But yeah, we needed that. We actually needed that. That kind of caught us up. This is why I like Alphen. He can do the damn thing. An ancient heal here on Alphen could save us from having to revive him. And then... yeah, I'm probably just going to want to throw another X-Brave. Nail's looking alright. She does not have an X-Brave on her. Alphen! Oh, that would have been perfect. One of the things I really try to do is throw Alphen's special when his health is low, because then he can actually do some damage, right? This is also the time for us to use Holy War and stuff like that. I'm going to try to bring Alphen back to life before I do that. We got 51 seconds to clear this last bit of health. This is where this fight gets challenging. This is where it gets bad. We want to keep the defense break on this thing at all times. Look, as long as Roland here is hitting... oh, there we go. We got some low health on Alphen. I don't think it was low enough. I doubt we're going to do too much health. Probably going to hit for 2,000. Oh, 10k. Yeah, ideally, I want Alphen's health in the red before I drop his special. There was a prime opportunity for Alphen to do some damage. Cool. We cleared it. I didn't even drop any UR arcs here. The very end at quarter health would have been the time to do that. Of course, you want to make sure most of your party's alive so that they get the big buffs, like the extra, 20% damage or whatever you're getting from the arc. Didn't have to do that this time. We did score an SR arc, or not arc, Crest. These are awesome. This Crest is going to give you 105 more strength plus 2 effects. We didn't get a third effect on this one. I will take SR Crest right now. Really, we're after the UR Crest, but that has a 1% drop chance. Yeah, I didn't even have to use my full strategy here. Typically, I have to bring, if it gets bad and the team gets statused and it starts wiping the team out and running the clock out, that's why Sarah's here, because she can reset the whole party and apple pie them. Of course, this would all be much easier if both of my main attackers had Bird Slayer. I don't even know if Nal has Bird Slayer on her right now. I didn't mess with her equipment or her abilities. So far, just having Dark Roland with Bird Slayer seems to be doing it for me. But I'm only at, what, this is challenge rating 130. I'm sure it goes much higher than this. I think it's anything past 120 or something like that. You have a chance of getting a UR, and that is really what we want. Obviously, the higher the difficulty, the better chance of you getting SR Crest and a UR Crest. I think the UR Crest is a 1% chance no matter what. So yeah, happy hunting out there. I know a lot of people are going to want to run the Thunder Chicken because it's giving you those awesome Boss Slayer crests, right? You're getting, on the UR crest, you're getting 300 more to your strength. The abilities on these things too, you can get like some crazy high abilities. I did the math, and pretty much one of these UR crests can give you like 20 SC worth of abilities, really, like worth of bonuses, because you're getting so much bonus that you can get out of each of those slots. If you get a UR crest and you have all 3 abilities on it, which I'm assuming the UR crests come with 3 ability slots filled in, man, those can augment a character so much. And adding 300 strength to a hero, that's like holding an extra weapon slot. So these crests are going to be a big deal. We can only run these, so many times per day, and they want you to drop 200 paid lapis just to have another chance at running one of these. So this is pretty cool. It's like another lottery system, right? You're going to get random abilities on these crests, and then we can break the crests down, and you can re-roll your abilities, and then you can re-roll the value for the abilities. So this is a pretty big power boost to your heroes in this game, just by giving them these crests to grip. All right, what am I looking at here? Right, we have the crest down here. This is just an SR crest. It's giving me 105 attack, 54 defense. That's nothing to spit at either. And it's giving me some resistances. Ice and Thunder 5 each. And of course, this one's only giving me 5% more to my break. And armor, cut, magic damage taken minus 4%. I can re-roll these effects, and I can re-roll the values to these effects. So I could get breaker 15%, or something like that. That's a big deal. The other big power ceiling break that we got in Last Claudia for the 6-year anniversary is this FSS thing, right? Let's actually look at one of my other heroes who might have that unlocked. Let's see. It would have to be now. It would have to be now, right? Do you have this unlocked? Oh, goodness. So actually, my healer is the only one that has this unlocked. But what's cool about this, her FSS right here, pretty much this is a huge power boost on its own. Slot 1 up here lets you take an ability that's up to 7 SC in value for free. So then you don't have to pay that SC for that ability, and you can spend your 7 SC somewhere else. So of course, I put name giving in here. Now I don't have to pay for name giving, so I can spend that 7 SC on something else and make Sarah just way more tanky. So if you unlock all of these, there's 7 SC ability here, there's a 12, and then there's a 20 SC or less ability that you get to take for free. This is this is 20, 30, 7, 8, 9. This is 39 SC that you can shave off of your hero and spend those 39 SC on something else. Anyone that's played LC for a while knows that 39 SC worth of abilities is a completely different hero. We're talking like on a whole nother effing level, right? And then on top of that, let's not forget the new gear that we just got, right? So you can potentially have 39 SC plus whatever crest that you're taking, and some of these crests, they can have like 20 SC worth of abilities on them themselves. So this might just be one of the biggest power boosts that we have got in Last Claudia. So cool. She didn't even have a crest on her. So there, my healer just got that much more tanky from just an R crest, right? This wasn't even one of the better ones that I have. Either way, it's looking pretty good in LC, right? All in all, you can max out a hero now pretty much 50 more SC. That's the way that I'm looking at it, and that is huge. That is a completely different character on a whole nother level. It's just dumb crazy from the back. Anyway, if I missed anything, leave a comment, let me know. Have an awesome day, and I will see you on the flip side.